Ethan was known in his school as the kid who failed at everything. Not sometimes, every time he failed tests. He failed sports. He even failed simple tasks like reading aloud in class. While other students were busy dreaming about college, careers and bright futures, Ethan's dream was much simpler. He just wanted to stop disappointing everyone. His teachers tried to help him, but his mind froze during exams. His classmates teased him, calling him slow, dumb, useless. The words stuck to him like glue. One day, Ethan overheard his teacher sigh and say to another, "I don't think he'll ever catch up." That night, he cried harder than ever before. Not because he failed, but because he was starting to believe everyone was right. Months later, a new teacher joined the school, Mr. Collins, a strict but kind man who believed weakness was never the end of the story. On his first day, he looked right at Ethan and asked, "Do you want to change your life?" Ethan hesitated, then nodded. "Good," Mr. Collins said. "Then you start today." Every day after school, Ethan stayed behind. They studied together, practiced together, sometimes even argued. At times, Ethan wanted to quit. The lessons were hard, the progress slow. "I can't do it," Ethan said one day. Mr. Collins looked him in the eyes. "You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be better than yesterday." Something clicked inside Ethan. From that day, he pushed harder than ever. He woke up early, studied late, repeated lessons again and again. The other kids laughed at him. "Look at him trying. He'll still fail," they said. But Ethan no longer heard them. He only heard one voice, better than yesterday. Weeks turned into months. Slowly, very slowly, Ethan improved. His grades moved from F to D. Then from D to C. For the first time in his life, he felt hope, hope, hope. Then came the moment that would change everything. The school announced a national competition, the Young Innovators Challenge, a science project competition where students built something useful for everyday life. Everyone expected the smart kids to participate, but Mr. Collins walked straight to Ethan. "You're entering?" "What? Me? No, I can't." "Better than yesterday," Mr. Collins reminded him. Ethan swallowed hard, then he nodded. For the next 6 weeks, he worked harder than he had ever worked in his life. He built, broke, rebuilt, redesigned. He stayed awake until 3 a.m., many nights, his hands shaking with exhaustion. His classmates joked, "Imagine Ethan entering a competition." What a joke. He ignored them. His project was simple, a small device that helps students with dyslexia read easier, because Ethan himself had dyslexia. Something no one ever bothered to notice. When competition day arrived, huge crowds filled the hall. Students from all over the country stood there with fancy robots, machines, and gadgets. Ethan stood quietly in one corner with his small, handmade device. He felt tiny, insignificant, stupid. "I shouldn't be here," he whispered to Mr. Collins. But his teacher put a hand on his shoulder. "Ethan, every great story starts with someone who believed they didn't belong." Ethan took a deep breath as the judges approached. He explained his project, his voice shaky at first, then stronger as he continued. He told them about dyslexia, about failure, about wanting to help kids who felt like him. The judges listened. Really listened. After hours of waiting, the results were announced. Third place, not Ethan. He lowered his head. And the first place winner of the Young Innovators Challenge is Ethan Miller, for creating a device that will change the lives of thousands of students. The room exploded with applause. He hadn't just won. He had proved everyone wrong, including himself. When he walked onto the stage to receive his award, he finally understood failure isn't the end. It's the beginning of a new version of you. Ethan went from the boy who failed everything to the boy who changed everything.